Welcome everyone. Today we will talk about ethics in research in this videos. So research ethics is a discipline that deals with moral issues that arises in scientific research and conduct of researchers as in plagiarism is concerned, as in copying or as in any sort of malpractices or probably data manipulation has been done. It is a set of principles that guides research design and practice. Some example of research ethics includes informed consent, confidentialities, human subject protections, and voluntary participation. So, understanding plagiarism. Plagiarism is a critical ethical issue in academic writing, and it can lead to severe consequences such as loss of credibility and legal action. Maintaining integrity in research, it's highly prevalent. Over half of our researchers have witnessed research misconduct like fabricating data. Serious consequences: fabricating data can lead to retracted publication and lost funding. Protecting integrity: researchers must follow ethical standards in obtaining permissions and ensuring accurate data handling per se. What are we looking into it? We are talking about collaborative writing and authorships. Common disputes: 70% of the authors experiences authorship dispute, often involving credit for contribution. Specific dispute arises from data intellectual properties and contribution recognition. Example: unethical scenarios involves professors taking sole credit for all of the work that the student has done. Prevention: establishing clear roles, expectation, and funding acknowledgement beforehand, as the case might be. Then we have something called publishing ethics. Many cases of duplicate submission, many cases of plagiarisms are reported by journal editors. Self-plagiarism is reusing text without proper citation, which is also unethical. Follow submission guideline and check for duplicate publications to avoid misconduct. Publishing of ethics, maintaining ethical writing as the case might be, avoiding plagiarism, upholding research integrity, clarify the roles in collaboration. Ethical misconduct can lead to a loss of credibility and inviting legal action, which can be avoided in the very first place. So maintain ethical writing standard. Importance of ethical standards: upholding ethics preserves reputation, and research integrity, contributing to the culture of ethical writing, ensures a high standard. We talk about AERA, AERA, American Educational Research Association, which has been published in the year 1992. British Educational Research Education, or BERA, published in 1993, or in Scottish Educational Research Association 2000. They will give you the ethical background or what are the ethical issues that needs to be abided by when probably publishing any research, even it may be educational research or otherwise. I'm talking about all scientific research, all behavioral research, and every research which is creating a new body of knowledge. Needs for ethics, as the case might be: increased need for research in academia. The need to publish, conduct research, academic and research community has increased unprecedentedly of late. Original purpose of research to benefit the society is less important now. Why? Because the primary need to conduct research for it all started was to benefit the mankind and society rather than the individual gain. But with the passage of time, the primary need has transferred to be just a secondary or a tertiary need. So we have tons and tons of research being published of late, which does not have much of an applications in the real world. So original purpose of research intent is to benefit the society, which has come taken a backseat of late. Unethical research practices can be harmful. Definitely, yes. It needs to be understood that there are unethical practices which are being randomly pursued in research, which actually gives you little, probably no significant uh, impact on the human beings, or on the otherwise, it may cause harm to the society and the human beings at large, as the case might be. Ethical norms: BERA, or the British Educational Research Association 2011, Hammersley Tribunal in 2012, and Smith in 2002, guides the educational researchers to account responsibility towards participants, users, and research community. The three things: the participant, the users, and the research community. Responsibility towards the participant, as the case might be. Responsibility towards the users, responsibilities towards the area, and responsibility towards the research community as and when on basis. Some of the most commonly used ethical principles in education research are as following. Potential harm needs to be minimized. Autonomy of the participant should be respected. Protection of privacy is to be held at the utmost important. Reciprocity of the respondent. People to be treated equitably and equally. Informed consent and conflict of interest as the case might be. So these are my research ethics that I would love all of the participants of this video to adhere to. Potential harm needs to be minimized. Autonomy of the participants should be respected. Protection of privacy. Reciprocity of the respondents. People to be treated equally. Informed consent and conflict of interest. To conclude, ethics are crucial for promoting research goals, definitely, because research goal is all about truth, all about knowledge, all about avoiding errors. Ethics are crucial for facilitating collaboration. Yes, definitely, ethics means facilitating trust, facilitating accountability, facilitating respect, facilitating equitable and fairness to one and everyone, ensuring public accountability. Ethics are crucial for public accountability, holding research responsible for the public money for which they have been funded for. Ethics are crucial for gaining public support, building trust in equality and integrity of research, upholding other values, social responsibilities, human rights, and animal welfare, etc., etc. Ethical lapses can lead to significant harm to human, to animal, to students, to subjects, to pupil, and everyone associated with it. So yes, we should be understanding adhering to ethical norms is essential for each and every researcher. The codes of conduct for research ethics, it is all about honesty, objectivity, integrity, carefulness, openness, transparency, accountability, intellectual property. We're talking about confidentiality, responsible publication, responsible mentoring, respect for colleagues, social responsibility, and legality. These have been fundamentally enshrined even during our grown-up eras. When we were growing up, we were spoken about honesty, objectivity, integrity, carefulness, openness, trustworthy, transparency, accountability, intellectual property. Everything should be owned by the individual. If it is not there, probably the codes and the ethics are going for the toss, as the case might be. Government agency concerning with ethics are National Institute of Health, National Science Foundation, FDA, Food and Drug Administration, US Department of Agriculture, Singapore Statement of Research Integrity, World Medical Association, or should I say Declaration of Helsinki. These are the various agencies which have already published or probably are concerned with ethics altogether. So promoting ethical conduct in sciences is misconception. Most researchers are ethical. Most researchers are ethical. This is a misconception, if I may say so. Misconduct is rare and has little impact. Believe me or not, it is much more rampant. Educational won't affect bad apples. Education actually affects bad habits. You know, it actually might give you avenues to corrupt, to find wrong ways to or shortcut ways to achieve your objective. Theories of misconduct. Bad apple theory. Few unethical individual causes the major of the problem. One of those theories is few bad apples which rottens the whole basket of apples perhaps. Stressful environment theory is pressure, incentives, encouragement, misconduct. Benefits of research ethics in education is improving understanding of ethical norms, policies, and issues, enhancing ethical judgment and decision making, reduces unintentional deviations from ethical conduct as the case might be. Unintentional deviations from ethical conduct as the case might be. With this, I come to an end of this video. Thank you for watching it.